Hero MotoCorp has sprung a surprise in the third quarter, putting up a strong operational performance despite a drop in volumes. Forum Bhatt is here with the details. Forum, how did Hero MotoCorp numbers stack up?
Well, it was an operationally strong quarter for Hero MotoCorp. Revenue was down 11% at about 6,997 crore. Net profit was up 14.47% at about 880 crore rupees. EBITDA was down 6% and margins stood at 14.84% versus 14% a year ago. Now, basically, lower raw material costs and lower corporate tax rate is what aided the growth for the company this time around. Now, if you see, corporate tax rate declined significantly for the company to 13% versus 32% a year ago. Realizations was also one of the factors which drove growth, and it was up 4% at about 45,408 per unit. So all in all, it was a strong quarter operationally for Hero MotoCorp, we can say that.
I'm sure we don't have commentary meaningful thus far. Maybe brokerages haven't come out as well. But any reason for this operational performance? Was it purely cost control, or were there other factors that also aided it?
Well, definitely it was cost control specifically. So management highlighted this thing in the conference call as well. So they say that they're continuing to focus on the cost saving measures, and that is what has led to this strong quarter for them this time.
Okay, so if Hero has done what it has done, and we've already seen what the peers have done too, how do the three two-wheeler majors stack up now? Those numbers.
Yeah, so well, if you compare Bajaj Auto and TVS Motors, Bajaj Auto definitely outperformed the peers this time around. So if you look at the numbers, Bajaj Auto reported strong numbers this quarter. TVS Motors numbers were largely in line. Now, if we look at the margins, now Bajaj Auto outpaces its peers significantly by reporting a margin at about 17.9%. This is followed by Hero MotoCorp at 14.84% and followed by TVS Motors at 8.8%. Now, other highlight of this quarter was definitely the corporate tax cut rate for the larger players. So this declined significantly for all the three players, which is what aided growth this time around. Now, other than that, now what worked in this quarter was also the lower raw material cost and the increased realizations, which has led to the strong operational performance of all the three players. What stood out specifically for Bajaj Auto this time around was that it reported highest ever quarterly export volumes, which drove growth for them. And other than that, they also continue to maintain dominance in the 150cc plus segment, which is working very well for them. Now, looking at what management had to say for going on their outlook going forward, now they maintain a cautious stand on the domestic sales, but they say that exports look steady for all of them, and it's expected to drive growth going forward as well. Hero MotoCorp, on the other hand, expects positive trends in sales to emerge from second half of FY20.